Okay, you guys mute yourself until I tell you. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the vice presidential debate. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to be going through a list of topics that I was given. Okay. So, we're going to go through the first segment. It was added last minute, but it's a very important segment. We are going to go into political parties, right? So, if you don't know, Milo was the first to add a political party, starting with the Democratic Libertarian Party, and then came the Green Party and the Republican Mall Party. So, starting with Taco.
I am Taco, by the way.
What do you have to say about Milo?
I think he will be a good. I think he will be a great president for them all. And together we will lower taxes and lower healthcare costs.
She's talking about political parties.
Oh.
That's the topic. Hello?
Anything to say about? Good. Let's go to Cuzzle. What does the pop campaign say about political parties?
We think that political parties create diversity because just look at America now. Both Republicans and Democrats want to murder each other. It's crazy. It creates diversity. And people will defend their side like if it was a soccer team. And I think it's not good that people will trash talk each other just for being in a virtual political party. Just like when I joined the Republican Party, I stayed there for only like a week, and just in the second day, a liberal joined to tell all of the Republican Party to kill themselves, and that's not good. The mall is supposed to be friendly, not like scaring away people. We need more people to come to grow the economy. We can't just have people telling each other to kill each other. And that's what, in my opinion, that's what political parties does. It just makes people join teams and trash talk each other, creating diversity. But in the popcorn campaign, we prefer unity.
All right, back to Taco. You know, Milo started the Democratic Libertarian Party, and the Milo campaign has been in full support of political parties. Do you plan on if the Milo campaign gets into office, would you continue this political? Would you continue your?
Yes. In fact, next time I'm running for president, and
you can't run. Oh wait, never mind.
I said next term.
Yeah, but that's if you guys win, you're still gonna run with Milo.
Oh yeah.
Are you saying that we're gonna win?
No. I'm saying
Okay, just
if
making sure.
we don't win, I'll run next term. I'm not saying you're gonna win, right? So, I you made some good points there, but I also don't like the fact that we're trash talking each other to win. But some.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic.
Okay.
The next topic is economy. As you know, the mall is supposed to be a very, like, there has to be a lot of trading to go on in order for the mall to exist. And there have been many takes on where to take the economy. Where would you, Taco, take the current mall economy?
I would decrease taxes, and try to give as many people as possible health insurance. And instead of charging tax with separate, with stuff bought, I'll make it so it'll be all at once.
Alright, now to Cuzzle.
That didn't make sense. What he just said did not make sense. How is he gonna give free healthcare and decrease taxes? Because someone has to pay for the healthcare. It can't just keep coming out of the mall's pocket over and over and over again. It would.
We'll pay for the health care.
How old are you? Because you don't sound like you work.
Alright,
Like,
kid.
where's this money gonna come from?
Where would you take the economy, Cuzzle?
We're gonna involve more people to jobs. We're not gonna change taxes at the moment. Maybe in the future when the mall has more money, because obviously this is an alt account. Because recently the mall got suspended, so all of the money we had is gone, and now we have to rebuild. So we're gonna keep the taxes the same, not give free healthcare just yet, not until we get more jobs, the mall gains more money. Then in the future we can include all of the things that are really costly. We're gonna involve more people into jobs, decreasing the unemployment rate while strengthening our economy.
Alright. Now we're gonna go into another segment. Starting with Cuzzle. Why is the Popcorn Man the best selection?
Because we have the best policies put up, even realistic ones, not just making free healthcare when the mall can't afford it, or decreasing taxes when the mall can't afford it. The mall needs taxes. We're gonna keep most things that the mall has right now the same, and in the future when the mall has more money, change it, because obviously the people want it, but the mall can't afford it, and the mall can't just keep paying over and over for stuff it cannot afford. And we're gonna make sure the mall thrives, the economy grows stronger, the unemployment rate goes as lowest as it possibly can, and we're gonna make sure political parties get banished, because that creates diversity, and we prefer unity. We don't want people in the mall to just argue over which political party is better, because it's really, I don't like people just arguing for no reason, because we prefer unity. We prefer people being friendly than people just trash talking each other over political parties. Kind of like when I joined the Republican Party for just a week, and the second day someone told everyone to kill themselves. That's just proof that people take political parties a little too seriously. and we prefer unity. So we're gonna make sure the mall thrives from that.
Now to Taco, why is Milo the best option?
I think Milo is the best option because we will also try to get rid of political parties.
What? You literally, oh my.
We will also try to get rid of political parties, and we will also provide more of food for the poor.
All right. Now to the next segment. For all of you watching at home. Second.
What?
You watching at home. I'm sure a lot of you know about the Milo controversy.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, I know about the Milo.
No, can I say something real quick? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, did you see what Taco Man just did there? He said they're gonna ban political parties after Milo created his own, and just a few minutes earlier, he said we're gonna keep them. Like, he can't make up his mind. He's making things along as he goes.
I remember saying getting rid of political parties.
Yes, you did.
No one said that though.
Alright. So the Milo controversy.
I'm gonna go to a different room quick.
The last polls to go into the final round of the presidential debate. It was very weird. Apparently, Milo tweeted the polls when he was not supposed to, but then the mall came out and said that he will not be disqualified because the debate was also mandatory and 2 candidates didn't show up. And the reasoning was, if they disqualified Milo, they would have to disqualify Pyro and the Popcorn Commander. And a lot of people don't agree with this. Starting with Cuzzle, what is your take?
In my opinion, it's a little bit fair that the mall of Twitter is letting him slide, but it's not fair because he had his chance to do it, and there's screenshot evidence that he had his chance, but instead of taking that opportunity, he decided to get into a 10-hour Discord call with his friends instead of letting his fan base know that they could vote for him in the future. And it's much easier to retweet a poll than to tell people earlier, because the poll's already there, just a tap away. Well, most people will forget if you tell them earlier, which in my opinion isn't fair. But I guess since the mall let it slide, it's, I guess, a little more fair. But in my opinion, the mall should have not given him a second chance, because he already took it and decided to get into a 10-hour Discord call. There's screenshot evidence of this 10-hour Discord call he took instead of doing what he was supposed to. So this might be, he might have done this on purpose, but I don't know. But that's just in my opinion.
Also, I forgot to say this. Another one of the mall's reasons was that Popcorn Commander, who came in third, only got 15 votes when Milo, who tweeted, got 22. Before he tweeted, he had 22 votes. And another one of his reasons, even if Milo didn't tweet the poll, Pyro and
Oh my God! Okay,
Pyro
it's
and
happening.
Commander would have
Everybody
still
stay
lost.
calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay
Yeah, but
calm.
here's the thing. He broke the rules that were already told way beforehand.
Natsutaka, what is your opinion on the Milo controversy?
I think it was fair that the mall let Milo stay in, because it wouldn't have been fair on Pirate and Commander to get out because of what someone else did. And I had no idea of the Discord call because I haven't been on Twitter a lot recently. And
Okay. Now on to the next segment. This segment's the Electoral College. We're gonna start with Kuzzle. The Popcorn Campaign has stated they want to implement an Electoral College because they also feel it's unfair that whoever has like more followers gets an instant win, basically. Now there are temporary rules to help prevent this from happening, but there is still a call for a better version of the Electoral College. How would you do this?
So our electoral college system is still on the works, so we don't have it completely done. But the idea is that every job, the amount of employees in every job in the mall of Twitter would equal one electoral college. For example, if the Taco Man has 3 employees, including him, that would be 4 electoral points. And three of his employees vote red and he votes blue, then all 4 of the points go to the team red. So that's an electoral college system that we came up with, but we're obviously going to work on it throughout time.
All right. Now, Satako, how would you form an Electoral College? Because Milo has also been very spoken on a system.
I'm just going to view the Electoral College tweets because I haven't been on Twitter a lot.
Then, now to the next segment. Law and order. Okay. So, there is currently no jail. Right now, the mall is renting from an insurance company. Bodyguards. So, there's a lot of questions going on. Right now, crime is just being set free to a lot of people. What is your plan for law and order, starting with Taco Man?
I think for smaller crimes, we should only give them like smaller punishments. Pretty obvious, like an hour of not buying stuff off of mall sellers, or would that be a bit too extreme? And for bigger crimes, like a day or a week. And if it's too big, a permanent ban.
Okay. Now on to Kuzzle.
So we got into the Popcorn Campaign got into an agreement with the Popcorn commander. He's gonna help us make sure the mall is safer than ever before. We're gonna make sure that anyone breaking any rules will have to pay for the consequences. And we have a jail in our minds, like, you know, creating one. So in the future, it'll work for people that broke any rules. But since not many people have broken any rules, so it's not necessary at the moment. But obviously in the future it will. So we just have it. We're not done working on it. And while nothing's happening so far, we don't think it's as necessary. But anyways, the popcorn commander is there to help if anything goes wrong with his army.
All right. Now to the next segment. Capitalism or communism. Some in the mall say the mall is going into communism because the mall owns a factory and they own the ability to buy a bunch of shops from them. They own a lot of things according to many people. Starting with Kuzzle, what are your opinions on this?
We're gonna change the mall into a capitalist mall because we believe, though the popcorn campaign believes, including me, we believe that freedom should be available for everyone, and communism just isn't working with the mall, and capitalism would work a lot better to help the mall thrive.
Taco?
Well, me personally, I think both capitalism and communism are bad. But if I had to choose one, I'm more leaning over to capitalism because that's what I'm more used to with life. If I'm buying stuff, because I'm not in 19th century Russia.
Did he just make fun of Russia?
Now to the next segment. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Is the mall going into a Great Depression? Now, the popcorn doctor has been the main speaker of this, speaking out, saying there's a Great Depression going on in the mall, saying people are losing more money than they are gaining money, there's not enough trade going on, and that no one can catch up to, and there's high prices in the mall. Starting with Taco, what do you say about this?
I myself personally think we are going into a Great Depression. That's what I said. So to combat this, I think we might have to lower the prices of stuff in the shops. And I know this contradicts what I said earlier, but as I've stated twice before, I haven't been on Twitter a lot lately, and I didn't know we were going into a Great Depression.
Alright. Kuzzle?
How does Taco Man know whether or not we're going into a Great Depression if he said it himself that he hasn't been on Twitter in a while? How does he know whether or not we're going into a depression if he can't even see it for himself? Whether or not it's
He
true?
literally just said that Popcorn Doctor said we are.
Yeah, but Popcorn Doctor, anyone, just about anyone can make a statement without evidence to back it up. But you're just here saying that we are going through a Great Depression without evidence, without just one person saying that it's happening doesn't mean it actually is. Like, I'm on Twitter all the time. I would know. Like, are you on Twitter all the time? I'm guessing not, because you said it yourself.
And I have school to deal with.
So do I. But school doesn't take up all day. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm here debating you. And I have classes as well.
Alright. What is your take on this, Cuzzle?
I think obviously the mall is dipping a little downwards, but not. I don't think we're going through a Great Depression. I think we're just dipping a little downwards. But as soon as Popcorn Man becomes president, everything will just go up from there. We're gonna recover the little that we lost and make sure that the mall's economy thrives and grows better than ever before.
All right. Now to the next segment, starting with Cuzzle. As vice president, what would be your first act?
President, my first act is to help Popcorn Man execute the promises that he's gonna make. I'm gonna make sure we execute the things we said we would do efficiently, and make sure the mall gets a news source, because obviously the mall hasn't had an active news source in already a few weeks, and the people deserve to know what is going on at all times. And I'm gonna help the Popcorn Man because we like keeping our promises. We don't make lies, kind of like Milo, like when he lied about our campaign, saying that Popcorn Man will convert all the shops into popcorn shops when that wasn't true. There was no evidence of that being true, but he decided to say that because he's afraid. He knows that we're gonna do a better job than he ever will. He knows that we're gonna do a better job.
All right.
For that,
Taco, what will be your first act as vice president?
I like command. I will also try to help Milo if I win. No, do it what he said he would, and that's kind of about it.
All right. Now to the next segment. Terrorism. Apparently, in the mall, there have been various buildings burning down and bomb threats, and maybe some bombs. Like recently, a bomb exploded in a factory of the mall. How will you, starting with Taco Man, deal with this?
Me and Milo will create an anti-terrorism force to help combat terrorists. We will get special trained dogs to smell out stuff like bombs. That's possible, I don't know. And we will get special teams to fuse the bombs and dispose of them.
how is that gonna work if you're trying to decrease tax? Where's the money gonna come from to get the people to work?
Cuzzle, how will you deal with terrorism?
Obviously, like I said before, the Popcorn campaign got into an agreement with the Popcorn commander and with his army, with him helping us with his army. We're gonna make sure the mall is safer from any terrorist attack. We're gonna make sure the mall is as safe as it can ever be. And also, I'm reading the chat right now, and Popcorn Doctor said that did they talk about my terrorist attacks? Popcorn Doctor, the same man that said that we're going through a Great Depression, and the Taco Man is buying all of it. He's buying all of it, but it's the same man that did terrorist attacks. Because obviously in the chat he's saying, are they talking about my terrorist attacks? Because he's done some before. How are you gonna buy what he said about us being in a Great Depression if he does bad things himself? If he's ruining the mall as well?
Well, I'm not watching the Twitch or YouTube chat. I'm just in the mall or Skype call.
All right. Now, the last segment. Starting with Cuzzle, can you say one nice thing about Taco and the Milo campaign?
I like that they're really trying hard enough, and I like that they're doing whatever they can to get us eliminated, whether or not it's before or during election day. I like that they're trying the hardest, even trying to get rid of us before we got to the final two. I like that they're trying the hardest.
Now, Taco, say one nice thing about and the popcorn man.
Popcorn Man is a great. He would be a great president, and if me and Milo didn't get elected, I was fact if I knew about if Popcorn Man didn't already have a running mate, I would have been his. He inspired me to make my accountant.
Well, that's it for this debate. Thank you guys at home for watching. And Sunday, 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. is when you can vote for the final presidential for the
Eastern.
election.
Is that Eastern time?
Huh?
Is that Eastern time?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah. There's going to be more information out tomorrow, right after the presidential debate. The final presidential debate. So thank you guys all for watching. And yeah, the power is in your hands.
Goodbye.
Thank you for having me.